Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's do a quick collective reading and see what the general energy is for the collective in general, entirely. So let's dive in. Collective energies. Messages for the collective from the highest teams of light. Forming structures. So you could be renegotiating or reconsidering certain structures, especially with Saturn retrograde. Anything else for the collective energies? This could also be about like repetitive loops or patterns or things from past lives, authority figures, jobs, commitments, any kind of restrictions, maybe fears. You could be like reconsidering fears. Yeah, you're moving away from any kind of guilt or any kind of shame or sabotage, anything that's been holding you back, because the external reality manifests our internal one, right? So yeah, moving away from past lack or suffering is definitely on the mind, and this could be also about not nurturing others, but more nurturing yourself and putting your own needs first, and kind of being a baddie. So let's see what else we've got. There's this Kritika Nakshatra is already out on the board, so maybe somebody here has Aries placements. Saturn is in Aries, I believe, in the Kritika Nakshatra section, but don't quote me on that because Vedic astrology and Indian astrology kind of is a bit different in how it tracks the transits. So I'm not exactly sure what nakshatra they would consider Saturn to be in, but I know that Kritika Nakshatra and its themes typically revolve around the earlier degrees of Aries, which is where I believe Saturn and Neptune are. They're actually going to go back into Pisces, I believe, one last time, and then forward into Aries. So messages for the collective. Nine of Pentacles. So your money's on your mind, she ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, you know. So yeah, there's some kind of clarity and happiness and like leadership or joy, some kind of simplicity maybe after a challenging time. Yeah, there's some kind of forward momentum and movement. You could be completing a cycle, or something could be finally ending, or something like that as well. There could be like a sense of peace. You could have been dealing with something that was a bit negative. Collective messages for the collective. Yeah, you're walking away from some kind of conflict with the Five of Wands in the reverse, and this is allowing you to go forward and quickly because nothing's like the word in my head is unencumbered. So yeah, you're expanding your options. You could be like setting sail kind of energy, like looking towards the future, looking towards like collaborating with new people, or and this is after rejecting something. You can see those four cups on the bottom, right? So like you're setting sail, you're like, you know what, I've been in Miami for too long, it's time to set sail and go to like Texas or something, I don't know. But messages for the collective. Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is about nurturing yourself, getting grounded as well. Somebody could be very like taking care of themselves, especially if you're the feminine here. I see you pouring into yourself a lot more. You could be really honoring yourself as well, eating healthy. You could be doing like juices or like something about nutrients. There's also some kind of rejuvenation coming in. It's kind of giving like when you hit an oasis after venturing a long time in the desert. So yeah. Anything else? There could also be a lot of like fresh, new kind of young beginnings of some sort, like entering your life soon as well. And this could be like making you happy emotionally. This could help you to kind of detach as well, like completely and entirely from something as well. You could be listening to your angels as well intently, like maybe praying constantly or taking some time out could be relevant. Anything else for the collective? And this is really helping you keep a clear mind, especially if anybody's been like trying to drag you down or anything like that. You're really battling or defeating anything in your head that's kind of been keeping you away from better opportunities, is what I'm seeing here. You could be you could have dealt with an air sign in the past, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This person could have lied to you, or you were in denial about something. Something was not clear here. Messages for the collective. Messages for the collective energies. Queen of Pentacles. But you didn't let it stop you. You got grounded regardless. You realized, you know what, I don't need to have the full facts. I just need to know what's important for me. Anything else for the collective? Yeah, you let something go, you dropped it. Could have been a Cancer. Could have been something that was just like not balanced. And I think you're balancing your own life out. This person could have been very like degrading in some sense as well. Like they could have tried to lower your self-esteem or something like that. And it could have been coming from like a lack. Maybe they were jealous of you. Like this person could be jealous, or they didn't spend their money wisely, and they see how you manage your finance or something like that. I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so let's see. Let's get a wisdom of the oracle for the collective. It's just for the collective. Most important vital messages for the highest timeline. Blessed, interesting. 22. You could be seeing the number 22 a lot. Let's see what it says. feel like there's almost an energy of like getting a stronger backbone is the vibe I'm getting. Tell me more for the collective. Can you confirm anything? Deep knowing. It's funny how it hit the bell. You might have known you had to like clear something away or like elevate the fates. Any more? Last message. Happy, happy. Yeah, it's like structuring your happiness or like protecting it. I think your spirit team is very proud of you as well. Like maybe this is something your ancestors like didn't figure out, so they're really proud of you or something like that. Be poised in the face of demands and deadlines. Interesting. Fake it till you make it could land you in muck now. This is not the time to wing it and deliver something half finished. It's okay to postpone things until you're really ready. It's better to disappoint others now than wish you had later. This could be in networks or networking organizations. I mean, there's maybe this is not quite here yet, but it will be coming in. Yeah, there's rejuvenation on the bottom. Kind of a new seed sprouting or something like that. So let's get you extra messages for the collective. Sorry. Something about Darth Vader could be relevant. Collective last messages from your spirit team. I'm seeing fries in my mind's eye. Maybe somebody here is eating fries. Collective or likes fries, or fries could be relevant. Or like trail mix. Anything else for the collective? Okay. Stressful as collective. You could have felt like you've gone on a long journey already, like kind of like a hike or something. Collective. And you could have met some like sketchy people on your journey. This could be a metaphor. Isn't there a Reese Witherspoon movie about like her hiking? I think I've seen it. I might need to see it again. I don't know why I'm thinking about it right now. And she's so like kind of inspirational in a way, like the fact that she's always stayed grounded. I think she's dating a businessman right now, but she feels like really grounded energy. And she talks, I think, in some interviews about how she was in an abusive situation before, and it really forced her to actually stop being the meek kind of Reese Witherspoon of her youth and step into like being a boss. And now she's like really rich, and she has like her own. It's the same thing with Rihanna, right? Like Rihanna had like a really abusive relationship with Chris Brown, and it kind of finally pushed her into becoming a leader to stop getting her face pummeled in by an asshole, right? So stay grounded. Yeah, you could be really focusing on the bag and like growing something, or diligently like focusing or preparing on something. This could be like the Ace of Pentacles energy. Cold-hearted. Yeah, stay grounded, cold-hearted. They want you to do that. This is not cold-hearted. This is actually warm-hearted because you're loving yourself. La Lome could be a music or band that you might like. That's kind of like Latin sounding. They don't have the capacity to apologize. Because, I mean, they made a mistake. They probably don't have the capacity for much. Closed mouths don't get fed. So there's something about advocating for yourself as well. Opening your mouth, speaking strong. Codependent over giving. Chasmodai could be a demon or spirit with themes relevant. Shadowlands, the movie. I think this is like, I think Shadowlands is like the prequel, or not the prequel, the sequel to like The Shining, I believe, but I don't know. Mula Nakshatra, so somebody here could have Sagittarius placements or have Mula Nakshatra in their chart. Only interact with the timeline you're manifesting. So continue to do that, right? Just let go of anything else. Don't let people box you into their limitations, because those are their limitations. They're not yours. And don't let them make their limitations your limitations by reprogramming your mind. You're on the wrong path. Yeah, I think you were in the past, because I picked that up from the left. And don't let them affect you. Yeah, don't let them affect you. Evil eye. This could be just somebody who's like, maybe you notice anytime. Great thing if you have like evil eye on you, jealous, negative energy is return to senders, is protection rituals, is grounding your energy, is calling white light, golden energy from God, is asking your angels to intervene, praying, things like that, or doing other kind of banishment, more extreme protective rituals if you need. But thank you for being here. And we also have one last card here. It's a serious comeback energy, big heart. So thank you so much for being on my channel and watching this video. Please hit like, subscribe. I deeply appreciate it. If you want a personal, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.